Hey there, Aries. Welcome back. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed your day. Let's see what we got here for Aries. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Seven of Blades and the Queen of Blades in reverse. This is the first two that are coming out. Aries, it looks like you have somebody around you who could be an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. And I am hearing that this person wants to come clean. Yeah, they want to come clean. They want to release themselves of some kind of guilt. They want to get rid of guilt, release themselves of guilt. Let's see what else came out. So an air sign who wants to relieve themselves of guilt. This person might have done something because they were spiteful. They might have wanted some kind of revenge or something like that. And now they're in this energy of wanting to come clean, let something out. This is also somebody who did something impulsive, making poor decisions, being impulsive, possibly due to poor planning or not thinking things through, that kind of energy, you know, not thinking things all the way through. So doing things impulsively, not really planning things out. So this is somebody who betrayed others for their own personal gain. So you're probably not the only one that they've done this to. Okay? They're looking at this whole situation, or they did, as an investment. Okay? Like they were investing their time and energy into something here. So they want to confess here. Okay. So they want to confess. Excuse my cat. She's putting her hands on the table. So they definitely want to confess. They want to come back, though. Yeah. And you know what, too? I'm hearing that this person was deliberately wasting your time. They were deliberately goofing off, messing around, thought it was hilarious, and just wasting your time. Okay, so somebody here needs to let go of past grudges. And I feel like it's this person. They need to go ahead and let it go. So that's why they want to confess. They want to confess. They want you to know what happened or why they did something. So this person's in this energy of trying to make a positive change in their life. Rebuild something here. Build something up or fix something with you. Okay, you're the Emperor. So they want to fix something with you specifically. Tell me more. Why do they want to fix this with Aries? What is that? Because of the Hierophant in reverse? What? Okay, because the Hierophant in reverse. Because of the Hierophant in reverse and the Two of Cups. So it's definitely about a non-traditional relationship. Okay, so they want to come clean because of a non-traditional relationship. And then the Nine of Cups, because it's something that makes them happy. So this relationship actually makes them happy. So that's what's driving this energy. That's what's making them want to do this. I don't understand what that has to do with you. Tell me more, Spirit. Because they want to let go of something. They want to end something. They want to let go of something. Okay. Let's see. Tell me more about the Knight of Sticks. What's going on with that? That's your energy. Wait a minute. So this person, is this relationship with somebody that's close to Aries? Yes or no? No. Not something close to you. Is this a relationship with Aries? Is there a change in this energy? Let's see. Yes. Oh, so they want a relationship with you. Oh, at least that's what it's saying. A relationship with you. And then look what else came out. So Aries, you have somebody that wants to come back around. They want a new beginning with you. That's what it is. They want a new beginning with you. So they want to come in And they want to confess something here because they did something that was impulsive. They did something that they shouldn't have done. Now they're in huge regrets, and now they want to come back around. They're wishing on a star. That's what I'm hearing. They're healed and they're wishing on a star. So they're hoping that you'll let go of the past. That's what it is. They want you to let go of the past. Release it, let go of it. Okay? So they want to move on from that energy. Move on. They know that they hurt you. That's what it is. This person knows that they hurt you. They know they did wrong. And now they want to come back and make it right. That's what I'm hearing. They want to make it right. Aries, it does look like this person wants to let go of bad habits, or they want to change their habits. They want to change their ways, the way that they behaved. This is something that they do want to change. They do want to build something up with you, something solid, something, yes, well, solid, but it's more than that. They want stability with you. They want to build something with you, definitely. Like build something up from scratch, possibly. Like them coming over and saying, hey, can we just start over? Can we just go ahead and start over? Can we just go ahead and have a new beginning here, Aries? Can we let go of the past and move forward? This is what I did. This is what I thought. This is why I did it. The only thing is that this person is still coming in as a karmic. And you know what karmics are? Karmics are lessons. They come into our lives to teach us a lesson. Now, it doesn't mean that a karmic's energy can't change. Because a relationship can change. A karmic can change. And any of us at any time could become a karmic. You know what I mean? Because our energies can flip. For instance, okay, I'll tell y'all this. I'll tell y'all one that happened to me where I think I was a karmic. I don't know. You tell me. We were on the bus, and this man was trying to get on the bus, and he was short. And he was short like 5 cents. But the thing is that I was in a hurry, and I needed to hurry up and go. And the bus driver had the bus stopped, and she was arguing with him. So I went up there, and I told him to just get off the bus, because she already told him to get off the bus. And he told me all he needed was like 5 cents or 10 cents. And after we drove away, it hit me. All he needed was 5 or 10 cents. I should have just gave it to him. But at the moment, because she was saying, no, get off the bus, I just got caught up in the energy. And I was like, no, get off the bus. You're making me late, I think at that moment, I was a karmic, At least I think so. And it's always bothered me because normally I would just give him the 5 or 10 cents because it was only 5 or 10 cents that he was short. And it still bothers me. That happened 10 years ago, I believe. And man, it still bothers the hell out of me because I wasn't listening, I went up there because I wanted him to hurry up and get off the bus because she was yelling at him to get off the bus. And I wasn't listening to him. I should have listened to him. I should have been listening to him, but I wasn't. I was in a rush. And at that moment, I think I was a karmic. Yeah. It's one of those things I've done that I regret. Anyway, so at that moment, I think I was a karmic, and I was behaving like a karmic. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I was a karmic. It just means that our energies change. Our energies can flip from one minute to the next, and that's the truth. So if this person wants to come and do right, of course, use your own discernment. You know what I mean? But from what I can tell, yeah, it does look like y'all have a shady past. It doesn't mean that this is a romantic situation, though. I just want to say that. This could be somebody in your family, a cousin that, y'all have always, hated each other or whatever, or they've always had a problem with you, or a sibling. I mean, it could be anybody, okay? It does not have to be romantic. Automatically, we always think it's romantic, but it doesn't. But if this person wants to correct their behavior and they want to change, It's up to you. But I do see here that the past between the two of you has been always shaky. Okay, and for one of you, possibly since you were young. That's why I think maybe a sibling or a cousin or somebody that grew up with you. Okay, maybe somebody from the neighborhood, the old neighborhood. Hmm. Be careful with this one. I do see here the Eight of Blades. There is something stuck in your head about this person. You know, just because this person is ready does not necessarily mean that you're ready. Okay, we have the Two of Coins coming out. You know, just because they're ready for this does not mean that necessarily that you're ready for it, you know? Ooh, we got a lot here. I was not expecting this. Okay. And the Eight of Cups in reverse is coming out twice in this reading. Okay. Yeah, this person is saying that they're in regrets, and it's showing that they are in regrets. They do want to make an offer, you know? This person wants to let go of grudges. They want to let go of their stubbornness. I think this person has been very stubborn with you. They might have done something online, or they might be wanting to reach out to you online. And it does look like this person is realizing that somewhere down the road, y'all's relationship took the wrong turn. Yeah, that's what is coming out. The wrong turn. You want to help me? Okay, go ahead. Then you point at the cards there. No? Okay, then stop. It's my cat, guys. She keeps grabbing the cards. Um, yeah, so there is something here where this person realized that they took a wrong turn. Okay? I don't see this person as taking accountability, but it's more of confessing and apologizing. And it's more of that energy and wanting to let go of grudges. I do see this person as reflecting, going inside himself and reflecting about things and wanting to let go of old habits. So, yeah, it's coming out really strongly about old habits. And not only that, but there is a secret that this person wants you to know about. I'm going to split the cards. And it might have been something that they've done that blocked you. Or they caused a blockage in your life. You know what, Aries? I am seeing this as being something that is very difficult for this person. This transition is very difficult for this person. Them being the initiator in this is very difficult for them. But you know what I'm seeing here? This person is wanting to take this opportunity for a change. They want to be happy. That's what I'm hearing. They want to be happy. They want to be able to see you and be happy. That's what I'm hearing. Tell me more about this delay that they caused for Aries. Okay. Well, you must have known about it because I'm seeing here that you turned your back on this person, so you must have been aware of it. Or because of the delays, you ended up moving away, or you had to move on or move forward or something like that. So it's either you knew and you turned your back on them, or you just planned accordingly and kept moving on, you know? And this person's aware of it. I do see here that you are loving on yourself and taking care of yourself. Yeah, this person did not get what they wanted. So when you walked away, when you moved forward from this situation, whatever age you were, it's not what this person wanted. It's not what they were expecting. They actually felt the loss. So if this is a sibling, they actually felt the loss. They felt the loss that they did, right? They did something and they felt it. This might have had something to do with a mother figure, maybe jealousy over a mother figure, or wanting the attention of a mother figure. Possibly your mom, their mom. There is something about a mother figure. This mother figure always made this person feel misunderstood. So you might have been like the favorite one, or you might have been the one that was closer to the mother figure. Okay, because they're coming out as feeling like they were misunderstood, or they were always losing ground with this person. It was like they would try to get close to this person, and then they would end up getting set back or something. Or this mother figure pushed them away because you left. That might be for one of you. Like this mother figure pushed them away. So this mother figure must have known what this person was doing. This person must have known um, the dynamics of you and this person's relationship. Okay, and that's what I'm hearing. So they might have had this person push them away. They might have had this person make them feel left out. This person felt very overwhelmed, I'm seeing, and they were struggling. They were struggling, constantly struggling, trying to get like approval, I want to say, you know? So what I'm hearing in Aries is you got the approval and they didn't. There is a level of jealousy here, huh? Because, I mean, it's not saying it, but that's the feeling I'm getting. There was jealousy here. Yeah, for one of you, you might have been mom's favorite. Okay, or at least this person feels like you were mom's favorite, or you were closer to mom, or whoever mom is, right? Auntie. That you were closer to this person, and they got left out, or they got shunned, or pushed away, something like that, and it was like a constant thing. So you were the favorite. The mother figure could be a Libra, doesn't have to be, okay? Which Libra and Aries are the opposites, right? They're the opposites, but they work good together. So, yeah. All right, let's find out more. So, this is what's going on with you and this person. Y'all might both have come from a broken home, or this could be one of you came from a broken home. So, this person was reacting because of the broken home. Maybe there was a divorce or something, or they had to leave home. Okay, and there was a lot of secrets behind closed doors. So there might have been a lot of stuff going on that you're not aware of, because it does look like there were secrets in the family that you're not aware of. This could be somebody who is older than you, so they remember more of different things than you do. So they might remember certain things, or it could also be this person's attitude. Okay, like they are just overly sensitive, or they just took things wrong, because people could do that too, right? Yes. I actually knew a girl who got upset because her cousin got the pink teddy bear and she got a white teddy bear, and she felt like that was a sign of something that her grandmother hated her or something like that. Yeah, this was a long time ago. She told me that. So, part of the secrets between you and this person is that there was jealousy. Yeah, I knew it was gonna come out. You know what I mean? I knew there was like, ooh, there's like this level of jealousy here. Yeah, jealousy. And this person possibly being very overly sensitive, which means more likely they took things the wrong way, left and right. So when things would happen, they would take it like very dramatic, right? Even if it wasn't meant to be, but this person would take things very dramatic. So what happened was, it looks like this person was turning around, and because they were so frustrated and they were holding in all these emotions, it looks like they were taking it out on you. So that revenge wasn't really something that you did, Aries, but it was just because you got along better with the mother figure, and that's it. And they felt like it was unfair because they were getting pushed away. Yeah. So it wasn't anything that you did. It was just circumstances around you, and this person just felt like it was so unfair, and things were very one-sided, and they weren't being listened to while you were. You were getting the attention and they weren't. So you had nothing to do with this, and I think this person is finally at that age where they're looking back and they're realizing that you didn't have anything to do with it. You were just like a pawn in everything, you know? You were just a pawn. You were just in a position in your life there, and you didn't have anything to do with it. So that's what I'm seeing. This person wants to come around. They want to apologize. I think this person is finally matured. Yes. All right, Aries, that's what's going on. You have somebody around you that wants to come back and apologize. And then you know what? It could be because the holidays are coming. Y'all might be getting older. Um, time is flying by. That kind of energy. Maybe you're like in your 40s or 50s, so that means this person's in their 40s or 50s. You get older and you start realizing that some things that you fought about back in the day were senseless, right? Something like that. And they're feeling like they want to spend time with you now and recoup some of that relationship that they lost with you. That's what I'm seeing. Well, anyways, Aries, thank you for being here. I'm gonna go ahead and end this reading here. This is what's going on. This is what this person's intentions are. I hope y'all had a really good Thanksgiving. I wanted to ask y'all, like, how are y'all doing? Like, how are y'all doing financially? Things are getting so crazy, guys, and just really out of hand. We had Thanksgiving dinner, but it was just barely, I could barely make it through, and we didn't even get pie. This is the first Thanksgiving I've ever had in my whole life where I did not eat pumpkin pie. The first time. And I just couldn't. They were on sale, don't get me wrong, they were on sale for $5, but I just couldn't do it. And you know what? I think a lot of people are in the same position because when I was at the store, I was looking around. I wanted to see who else was getting pies. Nobody was getting pies. Yeah. And normally, because I went to the store like, I think 2 days ago, 2 days before Thanksgiving. And normally in the past, when I would go to the store 2 days before Thanksgiving, you would see people buying like 3, 4 pies at least, right? And some Cool Whip and other things like that. No, this year I looked around. I did not see not one person buying pies or cupcakes or anything like that. Everybody seemed to be buying. I was looking at their carts and I know I was being nosy, but everybody seemed to be buying the basics. But you know what I was surprised about? People were coming out when I was outside. I noticed people that had, obviously got in line behind me. More than one person. I would say at least 3 or 4 people. The other one, I think they had sodas too. But they were coming out with beer and liquor. So apparently this year, people were skipping the pies and just going straight for the liquor and you know, the beer and stuff like that. Yeah, because people were coming out with their carts with beer and stuff like that. And I think with all this stress, people are like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna get drunk. That kind of energy. Yeah. Well, if I was a drinker, maybe I would be getting beer too, right? I'm just curious, like, how are y'all making it? How are y'all like stretching the money? I heard now that some places they want you to make 5 times the rent while they're still raising the rent. And I saw this one YouTube where the girl said her rent was going up another $700, which was going to make her rent $3,000. And she was expected to make, I think she said 4 times the rent, which would mean she would have to be making 12,000 a month just to live there. Does anybody even make 12,000 a month? Like, seriously? Oh my gosh. Like, how are people making it? I don't know. I have a feeling we're going to have I mean, I know that we are seeing a large amount of people who are homeless right now, but I have a feeling, and this is just a feeling, that next year we're going to see a huge jump in homelessness around us. Like, we're going to see a huge jump next year because of this whole thing where now they're wanting people to come up with 5 times, I mean, earn 5 times the rent. You know what I mean? Like, who has money for that? And what kind of jobs is this, Yeah. Anyways, I was just asking. I was just seeing like how y'all doing it. Are y'all starting your own gardens? Are you growing, are you raising your own chickens? I mean, like, how is this working out for y'all? Like, how are y'all making ends meet? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're on like disability or retirement, like, how are y'all making it? Because y'all are like on a fixed income, so, and disability doesn't pay hardly anything. Just what, barely enough to buy groceries, maybe put some gas in the car if you have a car. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like, how are y'all making it? I'm just curious. Anyways, guys, catch me in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, Christmas is around the corner, so we gotta get ready for that. Don't forget it's Black Friday, so if there's something you're wanting to get, you might want to hurry up and grab it while you can, while it's on sale, right? Anyways, y'all take care. Bye, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.